Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Rodali presenting the headlines first. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Semicon India 2024 in Noida. India to take every step to become semiconductor powerhouse, says Modi. Global navigation satellite system-based tolling to be effective in country soon. Toll to be levied on as-you-use basis through satellite system. Nagaland cabinet to implement inner line permit in Chumukdima, Newland and Dimapur. Residents to be categorized under 3 sections in Dimapur, says Minister. In Manipur, CRPF security force deployed at Gamgi-Phai interstate checkpost border of Kangthokpi and Imphal West. Strict monitoring in process, says DIG CRPF. And in sports, India qualifies for semi-final in Men's Asian Championship Trophy tournament. Beats Malaysia 8-1 in China. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that this is the era of silicon diplomacy and India will take every step to become the semiconductor powerhouse. Inaugurating the Semicon India 2024 in Greater Noida today, Modi said that the government is focusing on increasing the number of chip production in the country to equip every device with Indian-made chips. He further highlighted the various initiatives taken to boost the electronics and semiconductor industry in the country. He said that the government has set a target to make the country's electronics sector a $500 billion worth industry by the end of this decade, which will create 60 lakh jobs.
मैन्युफैक्चरिंग बढ़ा रहा है। आज भारत बड़े पैमाने पर ग्रीन ट्रांजिशन कर रहा है। आज भारत में डेटा सेंटर्स की डिमांड लगातार बढ़ रही है। यानी ग्लोबल सेमीकंडक्टर इंडस्ट्री को ड्राइव करने में भारत बड़ी भूमिका निभाने जा रहा है। सेमीकंडक्टर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए बहुत सारे कदम उठाए हैं। भारत में सेमीकंडक्टर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैसिलिटी लगाने के लिए 50% सपोर्ट भारत सरकार दे रही है। हमें इसमें राज्य सरकारें भी अपने स्तर पर और मदद कर रही है। भारत की नीतियों के कारण ही बहुत कम समय में 1.5 ट्रिलियन रुपीस से ज्यादा के इन्वेस्टमेंट्स इस क्षेत्र में भारत में हो चुके हैं।
Continuing with the Prime Minister, Modi today underlined that climate change and energy transitions are global concerns. An international partnership is critical for promoting the impact of green hydrogen on decarbonization. Addressing the international conference on green hydrogen virtually, the Prime Minister highlighted that scaling up production, minimizing cost and building infrastructure can progress faster through cooperation. He also emphasized that there is a growing realization that climate change is not just a matter of the future, as its impact is being felt here and now.
Is also here and now. Energy transition and sustainability have become central to global policy discourse. Friends, India is committed towards creating cleaner and greener planet. We were the first among G20 nations to fulfill our Paris commitments on green energy. These commitments were fulfilled 9 years ahead of the target of 2030. India's installed non-fossil fuel capacity increased nearly 300% in the last 10 years. Our solar energy capacity increased over 3,000% in the same period. But we are not resting on these achievements.
President Draupadi Murmu today conferred upon the National Florence Nightingale Awards 2024 to nurses at Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. It may be mentioned that the National Florence Nightingale Award was instituted by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in the year 1973. The award is given as a mark of recognition for the meritorious services rendered by the nurses and nursing professionals to the society. In a major development in NH fee rules, the Centre made an amendment to make Global Navigation Satellite System GNSS-based tolling effective in India. However, the GNSS-based tolling is not yet implemented while the pilot phase for validation is already over. The Centre stated that upon implementation of the GNSS-based tolling, the user fee will be levied on a pay-as-you-use basis through a satellite system. An exclusive lane on Fee Plaza may also be embarked for GNSS on-board unit-fitted vehicles. It may be mentioned that mechanical vehicles other than national permit vehicles who also makes use of the same section of national highway shall not be levied any toll fee up to 20 kilometers in each direction from the toll booth in a day. Now it is time for a short commercial break. We will be right back. The Nagaland cabinet today decided to implement the inner line permit in Chumukdima, Newland and Dimapur stated spokesperson Temje Nimna along. The minister informed that in Dimapur district there will be 3 categories of residents. Category 1 relating to individuals who are settled in Dimapur prior to 1st December 1963. Category 2 relates to individuals settled in Dimapur between 1st December 1963 and 21st November 1979. Meanwhile, Category 3 relates to individuals settled in Dimapur on and beyond 22nd November 1979. Along further stated that no ILP will be required for Categories 1 and 2. The minister also added that the government will strengthen the digital system for issuance of ILP. He said certain categories including students and technical personnel should be provided ILP for a maximum duration of 2 to 5 years at a time. In Manipur, keeping in view the current unrest situation, CRPF security forces were deployed at Gamgifai interstate checkpost border of Kangpokpi and Imphal West. Meanwhile, Manish Kumar Sachar, DIG CRPF, spoke on the situation and deployment of his forces. He said that the Assam Rifles and Manipur Police Commandos are consistently monitoring the situation so that no unauthorized product may cross the area.
यहाँ पर सीआरपीएफ, असम राइफल, मणिपुर पुलिस के कमांडोज सब लोग मिल करके इस नाके पर रेगुलर चेकिंग कर रहे हैं ताकि कोई भी अनऑथराइज्ड आदमी, अनऑथराइज्ड प्रोडक्ट कोई भी इसको क्रॉस ना कर सके और पब्लिक में शांति रहे। मेरे पीछे वाली रोड जो है ये नागालैंड और असम जाती है, आगे वेस्ट इम्फाल यानी कि इम्फाल डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जाती है। इस जगह का नाम फिर से बता दूं, गमगीफाई नाका है। यहाँ सीआरपीएफ भी रहती है, असम राइफल भी रहती है, मणिपुर पुलिस के कमांडोज भी रहते हैं।
Second Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang along with State Governor Om Prakash Mathur attended the 58th Natula Day commemoration function. Addressing the gathering, Singh said that Natula Day symbolizes the valor and sacrifice of the Indian Army's heroes who defend the nation's sovereignty often in the harshest of conditions. He further extended his gratitude to the courageous souls and expressed that their unmatched sacrifice will never be forgotten. Singh also recalled Atal Bihari Vajpayee, whose visionary leadership revived the Silk Route through Natula and strengthened the nation's ties with China. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha resumed the Mukhyamantri Samipeshu initiative amidst flood challenges. It may be mentioned that this initiative provides an opportunity to the general people to interact on a one-to-one basis with the Chief Minister and highlight their grievances. India Meteorological Department has forecast heavy rainfall over Assam, Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh for the next 6 days. Similar weather conditions are also expected over Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura, West Bengal, Sikkim and Bihar till 14th September. IMD has also predicted very heavy to extremely heavy rainfall over parts of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Vidarbha, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand today. In a first of its kind, the Meghalaya government in presence of Chief Minister Conrad Sangma announced the launch of Easy Lottery in India's first fully digital lottery yesterday in the capital city. Addressing the launch, Sangma said that despite definite challenges in the country, today's India is witnessing a boost in various different sectors with the help of the central government.
सब देशों में, सभी स्टेटों में अलग अलग इश्यूज होते हैं, तो इसमें कोई वो नहीं है कि हमारे यहाँ पे सब चीज़ जो है सही रास्ते पर है और कोई प्रॉब्लम हमारे देश में नहीं है। हमारा देश कॉम्प्लिकेटेड देश है, लेकिन ये कहे कि बिल्कुल यहाँ पे स्थिति बहुत ख़राब है और हमारे यहाँ पे कोई एम्प्लॉयमेंट का अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ नहीं है और बिल्कुल यहाँ पे शांति नहीं है, मेरे ख्याल से ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया, ये थोड़ा गलत है। चैलेंजेस हैं, कठिनाइयाँ हैं, लेकिन सरकार की तरफ से, भारत सरकार की तरफ से, स्टेट के सरकारों की तरफ से बहुत सारे एरियाज़ में बहुत काम आज हो रहा है। जिस तरीके से आज भारत पूरे विश्व में आगे बढ़ रहा है, जिस तरीके से भारत का जो नाम, भारत का पोजीशन, भारत का इकोनॉमी और हमारा ओवरऑल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर या हर एरिया देखिए, हर जगह में, हर एरिया में आज हमारा देश आगे बढ़ रहा है। तो हाँ, यहाँ पे छोटे छोटे हमारे इश्यूज हो सकते हैं, छोटे या बड़े इश्यूज हो सकते हैं, इसमें कोई गुंजाइश नहीं है कि हाँ प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, लेकिन अगर आप सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम्स को देखेंगे और आप ये नहीं देखेंगे कि लार्जर पिक्चर में देश आगे कैसे बढ़ रहा है, तो मेरे ख्याल से ये भी एक गलत पिक्चर है।
In hockey, defending champions India qualified for the semi-final of the Men's Asian Champions Trophy tournament after thrashing Malaysia 80-1 in the round-robin stage at Hulunbuir in China this afternoon. Rajkumar Pal scored a hat-trick while Arijit Singh Hundal netted a brace to help India register their third successive preliminary round win. Rajkumar netted in the 3rd, 25th and 33rd minute and Arijit Singh found the net in 6th and 39th minute. Meanwhile, for the last edition's runners-up, Malaysia, Akimullah Anwar in the 34th minute managed the solitary strike. India is currently on top of the standings with 9 points from 3 wins. The Meghalaya government has scheduled a decisive meeting with the Harijan Panchayat Committee in the last week of September. To be chaired by the Chief Secretary, Deputy Chief Minister in charge of Urban Affairs, Snai Bhalang Dhar confirmed the development, stating that the Harijan Panchayat Committee has requested an extension until the last week of September and the meeting will now be held at the Chief Secretary level, likely towards the end of the month. In another story from the state, Meghalaya Social Welfare Minister Paul Lingto conveyed a high-level meeting with senior officials from the police, social welfare and law departments to discuss drugs abuse. Addressing the media after the meeting, Lingto informed that discussions on strategies to combat drug abuse, including the formation of village defense parties to strengthen local security and counter drug-related activities, were carried out in the meeting. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Semicon India 2024 in Noida. India to take every step to become semiconductor powerhouse, says Modi. Global navigation satellite system-based tolling to be effective in country, soon told to be levied on as you use bases through satellite system. Nagaland cabinet to implement inner line permit in Chumukadima, Nagaland and Manipur residents to be categorized under 3 sections, says Minister. In Manipur, CRPF security force deployed at Gamgifai interstate checkpost border of Kangpokpi and Imphal where strict monitoring in process, says DIG CRPF. And in sports, India qualifies for semi-final in Men's Asian Champions Trophy tournament, beats Malaysia 8-1 in round-robin stage in China. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you.